Welcome back, everybody, to another cryptocurrency news article. This one comes out of Cointelegraph, and Apple's outside payments ban ruled as unlawful and likely win for NFTs and crypto. That's right, unless Apple appeals the decision and has a ruling overturned, the developers are free to direct app users to their own systems to make purchases. That's right. I remember when this actually went down, it was like a couple months ago. But yeah, let's go over this. A California court ruled Apple violated state competition laws by barring app developers from using alternatives in-app payment methods apart from its own, which includes a 30% commission. The decision may clear the path for cryptocurrency and non-fungible token projects to add more functionality to their iOS apps. The April 24th ruling was made by the United States Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit in the case of Apple versus Epic Games, the creator of the video game Fortnite. The court upheld the decision of a lower court from 2021 and said that Apple's anti-steering provisions harmed Epic. Now, the anti-steering provision is an Apple policy stating that iOS developers cannot communicate out-of-app payment methods through certain mechanisms such as in-app links. The policy increased the costs of Epic's subsidiaries apps that are still on Apple's App Store and prevented other app users from becoming would-be Epic Game consumers, the court wrote. Tim Sweeney, the founder and chief executive of Epic Games, tweeted on April 24th that the ruling of the free iOS developers by allowing them to direct consumers to alternative payment solutions. Now here's that tweet from Tim Sweeney. Apple prevailed at the Ninth Circuit Court. Through the court upheld the ruling that Apple's restraints have substantial anti-competitive effects that harm consumers. They found we didn't prove our Sherman Act case. Now, fortunately, the court's positive decision rejecting Apple's anti-steering provisions free iOS developers to send consumers to the web to do business with them directly there, and we're working on the next steps now. So yes, while the court ruled in favor of Apple's on most issues, the tech giant failed in its argument that the anti-steering provisions shouldn't apply to Epic Games because it terminated Epic Games' iOS developer account in August of 2020. Now, the court ruled that Epic Games would have earned additional revenue since then, save for Apple's policy, by applying the competitor suit tethering test and the consumer suit balancing tests, and found the anti-steering provisions to be unfair, pursuant to both tests. Now, the court looked at Apple's anti-steering violations through a second angle, ruling that consumers would have flocked to Epic Games directly had they learned about its much lower commission rate of 12% compared to Apple's 30%. Now, if consumers can learn about lower app prices, which are made possible by developers, lower costs, and have the ability to substitute to the platform with those lower prices, they would do so, increasing the revenue that Epic Game Store generates. Now, if Apple doesn't appeal the ruling, it could set a case law precedent benefiting creators of crypto and non-fungible token apps because they won't be subject to Apple's 30% tax. Now, decentralized exchange Uniswap is one of the latest crypto projects to make its way into the Apple Store. Despite Apple initially withholding its launch in March, nearly 2 months ago, the European Union sent new anti-monopolistic rules that require Apple to permit third-party app stores on its devices, which in turn allows consumers to circumvent Apple's 30% commission. However, in December, Apple interfered with NFT transactions sent on Coinbase's self-custody wallet, claiming that it's entitled to collect 30% of the gas fees through in-app purchases. So that's what it was. I remember when this article came out, it was like I was covering it, and it was with Coinbase's self-custody wallet. And when you're making purchases on there, Apple's like, no, you gotta pay us that fee. So, but it looks like on the European Union, they're able to get it, but it looks like they're gonna have to do the same here in the US to make it more of a win for NFTs and crypto. But yeah, so that's the Apple's payments ban ruled is unlawful and in likely win. So hopefully we get win. Fingers crossed. If you guys did enjoy this article, hit that thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, the Crypto Sherpa is out.